Hello my fellow Wastelanders, I am more to me for life and we are back with Fallout 4 Challenge Builds. Today we are back in Oberland Station. Now, y'all are going to have to help me with the title of this because I'm about to tell you what this is actually supposed to be. And I'm thinking Oberland Courtesan Club. I'm not sure. Y'all help me out here. Maybe there's a more sophisticated name. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comment section. Alright, now this is going to be the, I think, third? Yeah, I think it's the third video. The third update video. And so far I've got most of the large item placement done. I may still put some more in for the final parts. I'm not sure. But here is the wagon I was working on. Got a little bit of leather up top for them to sell. Someone's lunch. And I did make this robot a little bit bigger, though I'm still concerned that even after making him a little bit bigger, so he's about my height, I'm still kind of concerned he doesn't look lifelike enough. Like, he actually looks like he's kind of damaged, so I might have to swap him out. I'm trying to give him a minute to actually prove himself to me. Not quite doing it. And here is more of the security area. There's a little bit more out here. Small item placement is basically the next thing that I'm going to be working on. I have done a little bit of small item placement. Not very much. And here, there's just the big items. I haven't even put the weapons up on the racks. I'm not even sure if I have enough weapons to go everywhere here just yet. So let's walk down here along the main walkway. We've got some items that have been dropped off, some items that have been, stored here for whatever reason. A couple of bags here, not bags, sandbag areas. And I'm not sure if those signs up there are going to stay in those places. I may actually move them around. I haven't gotten to that part yet, though there are a lot of pictures and everything up on the walls. Not everything is precisely where I want it just yet. It's more of I'm looking for large items and stuff that needs to go back behind the large items, and whenever I see something that I want in here, I just kind of take it out and throw it up. So we'll just see how that goes. We've got some sitting areas out here, some posters, maybe some posters from before the war, some posters from after the war. I really do like these Shakespeare that's got the ghouls in it and stuff like that. Those are really awesome. Alright, and here's the diner. And you're like, come on, Mo, this is a courtesan club. Where is that going to come in? If you do not know what a courtesan club, let me go ahead and give you a hint. Google has a thesaurus. Basically, it's a brothel. Let me just go ahead and do that instead of, making anybody think too hard. I mean, come on. This is supposed to be fun. So let's not do that. If you're drinking too much, please pay in advance. And now this is the area where you can only come up to if you have a password, which is the reason why that desk is down there. And I shouldn't have to tell you what this area is for. This is kind of I'm interested in your services, but I'm kind of here really quick and I want to spend a little bit of money, maybe get an eye full, and then leave. That's what this area is for. Now, if you're interested in more, more advanced services, maybe you have a little bit longer to kill or whatever, this is going to be the area for this. Now, on top of this, if you're paying attention to the Psycho Mistress walkthrough that I'm doing, which is actually going to be out in the next couple of days, I'm having a couple of issues with a couple of my recordings that didn't take, or at least the audio didn't take, so I'm having to try and go back and figure out how to do that. I'll probably just wind up having to do a voiceover, so it might be a little bit more voiceover than I wanted. Anyway, back here, which is normally the ladies' area, it is now the security area. This is where they bunk and put their stuff. I'm gonna live till I die. Okay. I couldn't remember which one I put up there on the wall. Anyway, this is kind of a lounge area. I can go ahead and show you for the benefit of those who are actually paying attention to authenticity. This area is kind of glitched, and you'll understand when I go up there in just a minute, but I have this issue, which is a weird issue to have. I even tried putting the flooring. There's a pool up top, but the water seems to come down through the building, and I'm not sure why. I have put the pool flooring in there, but it didn't stop the glitchiness underneath it. I'm going to see if I can fix it. If not, I kind of would rather have the pool than the workshop area for this particular build because it is kind of necessary. Alright, and up here is the caravan area. As I said, no small item placement. And bunch of lounging areas. Just kind of areas to chill out. Now, what I was talking about is, as my particular build, I've got a mod running that turns the, oh my goodness, the Institute dark. I mean, like, really evil dark. So all the stuff that's actually a build item from the Institute is actually very, very dark. That's the reason why my weapons things here are actually black instead of the tan or whatever. But that did lend itself to this build very, very well, and of course will also lend itself a lot to the rest of the Psycho Mistress builds as well. And here we have a safe room, and let's see. Oh, and we have a massage parlor. We got the chair, and we've got the lay down method for. Why is that glitching out? I can't. I don't know what's going on there. I'll fix it before the final one. Anyway, I don't know what's going on with that either. Like I said, not finished. I will be doing a walkthrough whenever it's finally complete. And I'll have everything situated right. There's a couple of boards that are kind of levitating that I keep running across and having to fix them. This is more lounging area, more relaxation area. And I'm thinking this back area over here is actually going to be for those who enjoyment requires chemical interactions. So we do have that being accommodated here as well. And for those who are into voyeurism or into that kind of thing, we do have the bathing house, and I'm going to do a lot more decoration here. I already have some ideas, I just haven't put them in yet. Okay, and here we have one area where we are producing our own scents and perfumes for the ladies and for the gents, because we do accommodate both here. And we've got some books with some recipes up there, and we do also make our own chems. Definitely want to make sure it's authentic. We do not want anybody spazzing out or hurting any of the employees here, so we make our own and insist that any being used here are produced here. Don't want anybody going crazy, and of course then we'd have to put them down. And we do have bouncers. We are very, very accommodating for the people who work here. And then we've got another singing area, or possibly for a display area. It just kind of depends on the type of clientele that are here. And this one I kind of got from somebody who is really close to me. This is the principal's office, or you could even go for teacher's office or librarian possibly, but that's the reason for the posters of this type being in here. Kind of breaks the fourth wall just a little bit, but for this particular room I felt like it was kind of fit. And then we go all the way up here, and this is some more lounging area. And step out here, this is more outside lounging area. This is probably going to be more for employees that are relaxing or whatever, because it is close to the front gates, and I'm pretty sure most of the people who are visiting here for recreational means are probably not going to want everyone to know who comes in. And why does it have to get dark right now? Hold on, let me rest. Okay, and by the power of editing magic, we are back. And this is going to be a slightly more like a garden area / lounging area. There's probably going to be a lot more plants here and things like that for relaxing. Of course, that's part of small item placement and decoration, so it's not quite in yet. And we do have like a small wading pool with a few effects that I found that were absolutely awesome. It's part of the SOE pack. Those effects are just flat out neat. I've got a couple others floating around, like the fire that is right in there is actually part of the SOE pack. That's not a fireplace glitched into another fireplace. That's part of that pack. And then up here, got a bar area for, you know, recreational purposes. There's a lot more slightly more explicit pictures up in this area, so please avert your eyes. If you probably shouldn't be playing Fallout anyway, if you need to avert your eyes, there is a rating on this game. Parents, please do pay attention to that. And here's some more effects. I'm not quite sure if that one right there needs to stay there, but it's part of the same thing, the SOE. And now this is where things turn a little bit on the kinkier side, so, you know, bear with me. All right, and we've got a table for, you know, whatever. And I think those particular handcuffs are not quite sitting right. That doesn't look right. But there's also some more down there. I just, for some reason, yeah, I've already got it on. I guess I need more light, but they don't show up too well right there. And then down here, slightly kinkier room, a little bit dark. And I figured this one would probably be for people who are wanting to roleplay. So I didn't feel like the Skyrim pictures broke the feel of it at all. This is more like they read too many books or something like that, I don't know, and then they had a certain type of fantasy that they're enacting over here. But all in all, these particular rooms are for certain tastes, and the ones downstairs are more for like leisurely, like you're getting a back massage and may or may not have the happy ending following that, but that is that. And of course, there's a lot of lounging area now. There are going to be, if I could actually control how many people were actually in this place, there would be both male and female courtesans here. So it could be any number of people that you might walk in and see up here on the stage, or who knows what all really goes on here when, you know, the cameras are not rolling, honestly. But that is pretty much the entire build for, not the entire build, I mean the big item placement. That's all of that. I still have the small item placement and maybe a couple of things that I want to add in as I'm doing this. But that is pretty much it. And I hope y'all have enjoyed this walkthrough. This has actually been kind of weirdly fun for me to try and come up with some of this stuff. And if y'all have any comments, please post them down in the comments section. If you have any questions, please post those as well. I do not mind answering them. And I will see y'all upcoming. The final build will be next, I think. I think I've gotten enough of the large item placement in for the next one to actually be the final one. So that is incoming, and the Psycho Mistress walkthrough is incoming as well. I will probably just have to do a little bit more voiceover, or maybe throw in some music where I would normally have my voice, because it didn't capture the voice. I probably forgot to turn the mic on for only like the 1000th time. It happens. Anyway, I hope to see y'all in the next video. Y'all have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and a wonderful 5 o'clock somewhere. Bye-bye.